against some of these tanks. Sometimes English is really hard when you have a potato in your mouth.
I mean, to be fair, you are speaking it as a second language. I barely speak it as a first, so kudos to you, Deficio. As the risky pick in the top lane, Elise has to gank there, get Wonder ahead, and see if they can play the side lanes.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of paint the target towards the top lane when you pick Jace, and you have Elise already saying, we will go here, and we will try and get this guy really far ahead in this game, because mid lane, there's most likely cleanse from Cassiopeia to try and make sure that it won't be Perks getting jumped on instantly.
Right.
Coming into the bottom lane as well, you have a Tahm Kench, so it's not the greatest gank setup ever. I guess Perks technically could just run different summoner spells if he feels that confident he can dodge the cocoon. Let's see what he picks in game.
Okay, we'll find out. This is the first time that we've seen Wonder running Jace in the top lane. And this team comp that I'm seeing from Splice feels a little bit like what G2 tried to do in the last week of the regular season, where Expect was on the Jace.
That's true.
And Expect demonstrated an inability to use that Jace on the sidelines despite having a lead and being ahead.
Exactly, and Wonder, funny enough, has actually shown some of the same issues where while you can get an advantage, the decision-making between sticking to the side lane and split pushing and when to join your team, when to back away, it is very difficult at the pro level. And it's actually something he's also struggled with a bit. So we need to see if he can execute this Jace, because Jace is much weaker in team fights compared to something like the Kled as one of the options we did bring out. Perks is, in fact, not running Cleanse this game. So Trashy could look early game towards the mid lane. And see if he can force a summoner.
Well, the snakes are trying to kill a snake. Devour comes out. Mickey's going to spit him back out. That's the flash already used. Heal as well. Mickey's running away. Clockwork wind up. Secures first blood.
Adding to Mickey's damage per minute in the early game.
The Storm's already been used, but the Enchanted Crystal Arrow has not. Devour available, and that's going to gobble up Miffy. He spat out the stun and flash defensively. Miffy and Sven lose all 4 sums.
Trick is on his way.
What can Trick do? Low mana for Kabi. Flash is available. Decides to get another auto out. Mickey, the guy's already taken down. I think the minions killed him, if I see that correctly. That just kind of, well, that just lands, and Kabi's going to be the target of a Cataclysm. Featherstorm is still available to him. Oh, Ice comes out, Expect. Flashes and gets the feast. That's for the kill. Featherstorm as well as Bladecaller buys some time. But Kabi gets chomped and killed down. Cocoon comes out, and Splice, they were caught napping.
So Wonder is trying to push down the bottom lane. He wants to get at least 1 tower. TP is ready. Baron might be started by G2, but they are somewhat low. If you look at Mythy and Perks down to 50%. Splice, no Shockwave ready, but they do have TP and Wonder to join. Trick is solo. They should actually fight this.
Okay, teleport coming in just north of Baron. Mythy's moving away. The Miasma's buying some time. Trashy caught out by the flag and drag. Repel goes up. On the back end, Wonder gets his first kill of the game. Takes down. Where's the accelerated shock blast? Not going to find the shot just yet. Baron was stopped, and Splice get a kill. At the end of the day, it's net advantage to G2.
Back from the side, engage.
All right, so Cataclysm comes down. Petrifying Gaze buys some time. Cobby's been able to escape
for the shockwave.
Mickey's going to be the target. Grey Health is used. Cobby's Featherstorm needs to buy some time. Shockwave doesn't do a lot. Wonder's now the next target. He goes in on hammer form. G2 are destroying Splice. Yes, Senkux gets 1. The Shockwave there fired onto Expect. Wasn't used earlier.
That was such a late one. I felt like he had the ball in a good position.
Ranged form as well, managed to take him down. That actually was surprising to me, considering I thought
he got arrowed.
Long range arrow. Abyssal Voyage comes down from Mickey. This is going to buy some time. Cataclysm lands it to Mickey. Wonder flashes in. And Perks maybe going to go over the wall. The Storm is available. Mickey decides to turn his attention to Sven. That's a big chunk of damage. And nom onto Trashy. Ash Arrow catches out Senkux. All of a sudden, G2 are winning the fight. But Copy and Wonder, they're in the midst of it all. Not gonna be enough. It's a double kill for Expect. And G2 win the fight, a man down.
Oh, Cho'Gath, can you be more annoying in the late game? Walks in, eats Trashy. Splice did not want to finish the Baron, because they were respecting that Expect could maybe flash and feast. But there was no jungler on the side of G2. I think you had to take the gamble right there and just finish the Baron, smite it, and then see if you can look for a fight. We have to see the replay here. Spice made a call to disengage from the Baron and jump onto Sven. They see Sven down here at the bottom of your screen. Expect is on the other side to flash over and feast the Baron. They jump onto Sven, but Trashy's sitting there with about 50% HP, gone real quick, and then it was a great setup from the rest of G2.
Petrifying Gaze locks down 3, not enough damage from Splice.
That is where you just say outplayed. G2 with 4v5, outplay Splice in the fight.
When you see moments like that, you see glimmers of G2, glimmers of the 3-time champions coming through. They were down in gold, they were down in pressure on the map. And G2, they get the bat swing around the corner. And now they set up a play in the mid lane.
Oh, Shockwave was used right there, but didn't do a whole lot.
No.
G2 is still going for the tower.
All right, Cocoon will catch out Expect. Not going to do a whole lot more. Cataclysm comes down. Ash Arrow onto Mickey. Good Featherstorm and Root Caller. That's at least a kill back. 2 of them, in fact. Good rupture from Expect. Abyssal Voyage delivers Senkax to the backline. Expect is the target. What can Splice do with this? They've got themselves a 3rd kill as Mithy and Sven run for their lives. But the Supers are in the bottom lane.
Keeps happening though, Trevor. Whenever we feel like
They got him! Myth!
No flash cast here, but there's so many super minions buffed up as well. Oh, Sven flashed away from that one.
Not going to be enough to help Splice out. Cobby's looking on the side lane. Featherstorm available to him. He's moved forward with the flash. Perks is not going to be able to get taken down. Senkux is killed. Nexus turret number 1 is down. The second is the focus. Despite Cobby doing work, it's not enough to save the base. The Winions are enlisted for G2 Esports, and the Nexus falls. G2 won.
The late game draft meant that G2 Esports, once they got the advantage, did not let go. This was not game 1 all over again, despite some similarities in how they actually played out. It was Splice's early game and then G2's mid game.